At some stages in life, we get to points where we don't know exactly what to do next because we are at a crossroad. It seems a bit confusing. We're not sure which step to take or which direction to go. And that will be the appropriate time to retreat. Take a step back to evaluate or reevaluate your scenarios to your circumstances. But it will be most appropriate if you understand yourself even before you embark on this journey. And that is why I will be asking, who am I? Who exactly am I? When the question is asked, who are you? The first thing that comes to mind is to mention your name. Tell the person, introduce yourself by telling your name. But beyond that, when you look into the mirror, what do you see? Do you see a tenacious person? Do you see a strong person? Do you see a fighter? Do you see someone who knows how to set their goals and someone who knows how to achieve them? What exactly do you see when you look into the mirror? You see your face, yes, but what does your face tell you about yourself? You really need to know what you are about. You need to understand yourself enough to be able to know what your strengths are, what you can do. Who exactly are you? That is one of the things that will guide your decisions in life as to what are you supposed to do next? How are you supposed to do it? The kind of people you're supposed to interact with or associate yourself with. Life is a bit complex, but if you set out properly, if you know how to navigate your way around, you should be able to get around things with ease. So, ask yourself, who am I? List it out. List the things that comes to your mind. List them out. That way, you'll be able to work on what are the things that you are strong at and what are the things you are weak at. And that is going to take us to SWOT analysis. What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? What are the opportunities around you? And what are the threats? Or what poses threats to you? You should be able to identify all of these things. Now, your strengths are going to be the things that comes from within you. The things that you know that this thing I can do it, and they are positive. You should know the things that are positive and the things that are negative about yourself, except you want to live in self-denial. You should know that. Now, in this training, it is just, you are going to be training yourself. Just listen to the things I say, apply it to yourself, and if it is going to be beneficial to you, you need to be absolutely honest with yourself in all things. You don't need to report back to nobody, but you need to keep notes. What are your own strengths? Are you very good at talking? Have people told you that you are talkative? That could be a weakness. It will also be a strength, depending on the scenario. Are you very good at negotiating? Are you very good at critical thinking? What exactly? I can't really specify what you are good at. It is you that will be able to identify, this is what I'm very good at, and that is going to be your strength. What are your weaknesses? What are the things that you know that you need to do better on? What are the things that you should try to improve upon? If you are a student and you are taking a class, you will know if you are strong at a particular topic or subject, or if you are weak. You don't need to be told, you know it within yourself. That same way, you are going to know what are your weaknesses. What are the things that you are struggling with? You need to write it down, identify them, so that we can start working on them together. What are the opportunities around you? Opportunities are external factors. Strengths and weaknesses are internal factors. They come from within you. Opportunities and threats, they come from outside. What are the things you feel are opportunities around you? The kind of institutions you attend, the kind of people that surround you, the kind of environment in which you live. All this could be opportunities. You have to identify them and know how to utilize them effectively. What are your threats? What are the things that poses a threat to you? External things, external factors that um, gives you challenges, external factors that are not too favorable for you. You are going to list them, you are going to identify them, you are going to know them by yourself. And these are the things that you need to find ways to circumnavigate or to walk around or to solve. When you are able to do this, you're able to tell yourself exactly who you are and you're able to do your SWOT analysis. Then you are on the path of building on your strength, resolving things that tends to be your weaknesses, getting better on them, accepting your opportunities or exploiting it, and trying to resolve your threats, trying to mitigate your threats. These are the things that we will start with. Do this, and we are going to build up on what you have been able to do. Thank you. As part of your learning process, I'll give you a very small task to execute. You are to watch and review any of the major characters in the movie Aquila and the Bee. Review it in the best way you can. You are not going to submit it to anyone, but you need to watch the movie and you need to be able to understand it and try and see it from the perspective of that character that you choose. It can be any of the major characters in the movie. Review it and keep that in its space. We are going to work on it much later, or we are going to make reference to it much later. Thank you.